when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Maxey, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Harden against Williams. Taken away by Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Horford with the screen on Harris. The three from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Embiid with the screen on Smart. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Smart against Harden. Floats it up for Horford. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harris kicks to Maxey. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Smart passes to Williams. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris finds Embiid. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 7. Williams sends a screen for Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford in the post. Edmonds there. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 6 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
Dedmon kicks to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
The first one falls. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Harden the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
This is for James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Williams sets a screen for Smart. Drives to the hoop. Williams kicks to Horford. Brown with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Smart against Embiid. Harden outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go. Boston leading by 6. And here is Tatum. 6 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And the pass to Embiid. And no good that time. That shot, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Boston leading by 8. Brown feeling it out a bit. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Brown. The shot. Tatum no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Harris inside, guarded by Smart. Dedmon passes to Embiid, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And stolen by Dedmon. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Maxey against Brown. Harris kicks to Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Horford with the screen on Harris. Tatum, that's for 2. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Dedmon in the corner. Harris outside. Takes it inside. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Out of bounds. Sixers ball.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Tatum. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Horford kicks to Tatum. Going inside.
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Embiid in the corner. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Floats it up for Horford. Unable to get that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Dedmon dishes to Embiid. Over Tatum. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
And the first one drops.
At the line for two.
And Brown drops them both. Harris with it. Can they get it? And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. I thank you, David. The points don't go away. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the floor for Boston. Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The 76ers trail by 9. Milton kicks to Harrell. Back to Milton. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Milton passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good on the triple. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the Town.
Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For three, Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Brogdon looking around. It's tipped. Out in his own on the break. Here's Melton. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to White. They need this one. Brogdon outside. Back to White. Now Melton. The faster in the end. Back to Melton. He dishes it to Harrell. Pocket 6. For the lead. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Griffin. And Doris, the unlimited energy Montrezl Harrell plays with is very special.
It's exactly why he's in the league, Kevin. Think about it. He's a little bit undersized for his position, but you will not outwork Montrezl Harrell, and it's why he gathers respect in every locker room he plays for.
Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Milton. And here's Milton. Kicks it to Harrell. Passes it to Niang. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Boston leading by 3. Outside, White. Gallinari left side. Pass to Hauser. Shoots. And McDaniels with the block. With the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. For the lead. A miss that time. Would have put him up. White looking around. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics up by 1. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. They've got Harden. Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Horford the pass to Williams. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Harden kicks to Maxey. Dedmon dishes to Harden. Driving inside. Can't get it to fall.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Williams sends a screen for Tatum. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Over Harden. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for 16 points for Jason Tatum. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Harden with the stuff.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Smart against Harden. Floats it up for Williams. The shot will not fall. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Harden with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Embiid, the pass to Dedmon. Embiid kicks to Dedmon to take the lead. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Williams, a screen on Harris. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Williams finds Brown. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Brown inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Harris. Harden dishes to Harris. Back to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Well, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Tatum down low. Harris is there. Can't answer back at the dunk of his own. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Brown inside. Dedmon defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
76ers foul. Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Harden against Smart. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Now, here is Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid in the corner. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Tobias Harris. That's That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for the Celtics.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That's an 8-second violation. Boston ball.
"16 seconds left in the game. Tries from 16. Boston again missing. Maxey looking it over. So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs, right? David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us.
Here we go.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Holiday and Allen are at guard form, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Dedmon, no good. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
The drive by Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
And so he hits both. And Harden, a former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, BA. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Dedmon. Giannis with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lopez in the post, defended by Dedmon. Pass to Middleton. There's the drive, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Harden out to the right wing. Maxey finds Harris. Back to Maxey. To the inside. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Antetokounmpo up top. Embiid covers. Middleton with a screen on Embiid. To the right side. Lopez, a good look. The wide open shot is on the money.
Smart shot from Lopez. If he's got a decent look and can avoid putting the ball on the deck, he's got to pull the trigger.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, the pass to Dedmon. Right side Maxey. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Allen. Shoots over Maxey. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far.
When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the score by Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo. The layup misses. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Allen brings a double team. Lopez against Maxey. Knocked away. It's stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday with the ball. Now Dedmon defends. Holiday passes to Allen. To the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed, you're working for it.
Team foul.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Holiday. Back to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Allen inside. Maxey covering. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Violation. Sixers ball.
Here's Harden. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Harden with the slam.
Good move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And here's Harris outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
And your Sixers youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Outside Holiday, launches it, drills it from deep.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from 3, but the defense has to respect his shot.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Dedmon, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers. And so he makes both from the line. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Allen. And that misses. That would have put him up. Harden, the pass to Dedmon, to the middle. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Now here's Dedmon. Back to Maxey. From the arc. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot no good. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. But Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Pass to Holiday. Lopez, the screen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Baxi against Allen. Harris outside. To the left side wing. Embiid's got space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Harden against Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. He can't get it to go, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris passes to Embiid. Rejected by Allen. And he stays with it. Outside Harden.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
First one falls for him.
Philadelphia, James Harden.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. Allen on the wing. Pass to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
Embiid into the lane. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sixers ahead, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Buden.
Thanks very much, Allie. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
On the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Joe Ingles. Pat Connaughton is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Javon Carter, and it's Portis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Ingles. Outside Carter. From 13, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Niang. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Milton finds McDaniels. High post Harrell. Portis on him. 4 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Niang's got his first points in this one. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Carter against Milton. Outside, Ingles. Back to Carter. Over Milton. Tipped. Here's Niang. Covered by Connaughton. Pass to Milton. Here's Harrell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense. Being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Left side, Carter. Crowder, a screen on Milton. Pass to Portis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Both free throws good from Portis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Milton against Carter. Milton left side. Carter against Milton to the paint. Here's Harrell. He goes up again. And the layup is good off the glass. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, terrific execution by Harrell. He collects the rebound and immediately goes after a shot of his own.
Pass to Crowder. And here is Ingles. Now here's Connaughton. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Milton. On the wing, Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first
The
personal
debate
foul.
about Shake Milton's street position is still going on. Point guard, wing, everybody's got an opinion.
And maybe with Milton, it's a matter of how to get the most out of his versatility, Richard.
That's the key. He's a good spot-up shooter, but he's good with the ball in his hands, too. And he can facilitate. It's a good problem for a coach to have.
Portis gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
So it's Philadelphia now. 3-point lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Harrell. The rebound by Ingles.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Crowder with a screen. Here's Portis. That one falls. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Niang from deep. The Sixers with another miss. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Connaughton against McDaniels. Portis with a screen on McDaniels. Connaughton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal
It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Second
That free throw misses. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Pat Connaughton taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Harden against Carter. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Carter. And for the Bucks, they're shooting it at 52%. There's the double team with Dedmon. Crowder outside. Tipped. Ingles against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Carter, the pass to Crowder. Oh, stolen by Embiid. That'll count. The shot, no good. 3/4 of play, and a close one here. Sixers ahead, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside. And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Sixers leading. Joel Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Harden in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Back to Embiid. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Antetokounmpo outside. They set the screen. Here's Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was slow.
2 previous plays under the
Be close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Good on the shot.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The assist from James Harden.
Antetokounmpo with it. And they double up Middleton. Oh, swiped away. Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Back to Harden. And here's Embiid. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 11. And he can't get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden, the pass to Harris. Got it. And now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now Dedmon defends. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Harden. Here he goes. And Harden with the slam.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Pass to Dedmon. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. On the take. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
The drive by Harden. Pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First
All right,
team
guys,
foul.
what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia? He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Holiday passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday, 4-3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Maxey with it, picked up by Allen. And Harris throws it down.
Body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Embiid. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Maxey. Second shot opportunity. Harris passes to Harden. Dedmon with it. Over Holiday. Dedmon. Good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Harden. Pass to Dedmon. Harris on the wing. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. Now,
We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at 4. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the center.
First team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. Brown feeling out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. And Doris with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Allen. Giannis left side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Tatum to the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. And stolen by Horford. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. No good from outside. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Allen against Horford. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Giannis right side. Cloak loose. Stolen by Smart. Brown dishes to Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Williams trying to break free. And another miss by Boston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giannis drives in. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Horford with the screen on Middleton. Floats it up for Horford. A new 14 for Boston. Allen against Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Allen. Off target with his 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Driving to... Oh!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Lopez, a screen on Horford. Goes back up, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Williams sets a screen for Horford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball.
Milwaukee in the lead. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Tatum against Middleton. There's the triple. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 7 points.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little to show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight.
And your Celtics, you team. Here we go, fans.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. 2 on the clock. Here's Allen. Offensive rebound. The shot comes out. Celtics trail by 3. Brown finds Williams. Passes it to Smart. Back to Williams. Pass to Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Giannis. And Boston with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And then the young fella busts out the split move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Horford double team. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Allen. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was. But, Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Holiday against Smart. Here's Giannis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Horford with the screen on Allen. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. and sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Tatum. Here we go. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Stolen by Smart. Oh, the lob to Smart.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Middleton up top, guarded by Tatum. Antetokounmpo.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Smart. Lopez with the block. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. Williams gets to Smart. Outside, Tatum. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Williams passes to Tatum. Lopez with the block. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Clock at 6. Giannis outside. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
And some good action for the first 2. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Celtics 20, the Bucks 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Carter out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. White with it. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Now, here's Ingles. To the inside. Crowder. The pass to Connaughton. The shot from the low post is good. Connaughton's got his first points of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Brogdon with it. Picked up by Portis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. One-on-one here. Uses the glass to finish the lead. Ingles has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Down low. Gallinari passes to Hauser. Carter against Brogdon. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Connaughton. Ingles against Brogdon. Ingles kicks to Connaughton. And he drives in. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Crowder against Gallinari. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Carter dishes to Ingles. Back to Carter. The three. And it's White with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up with the Celtics. Trailing by 10. Griffin's shot is off. Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Carter outside. Back to Ingles. To the right side. Here's Connaughton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both free throws good from Connaughton. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Hauser. He's defended by Connaughton. And then Griffin hit the dunk.
Boy, you get a sense of power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Carter against Brogdon. To the left wing. Connaughton passes to Carter. The kick out to Crowder. Passes to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside, White. He feeds it to Griffin. Pass to Hauser. Gallinari, a screen on Ingles. Hauser.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And Crowder slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Carter with it. Brogdon picks him up. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he sinks the second. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. On defense, Boston. It's a 13-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Let's go. Connaughton against Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Here's Connaughton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Robert Williams. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jay Crowder. Grayson Allen's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Drew Holiday in for Carter. Giannis Bucks passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Assisted.
And the Bucks lead by 15.
Oh, I love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Tips it up.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And Holiday kicks to Lopez.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Smart wide open, he fires. And the Celtics another three.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Williams with the steal. Horford the pass to Brown. From deep. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Over Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Smart finds Tatum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Giannis. Rebound Boston.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Tatum drives in, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Hits the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Williams, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Griffin's check in for Boston.
Blake Griffin.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Giannis' journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never true that for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak. He's clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Lopez passes to Holiday. Drives to the hoop. And he makes that one. And the Bucks lead by 14.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better. We've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thank you, David. Milwaukee leading by 14. 13 feet away. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. outside Horford. Puts it up from 17. Smart finds Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Driving in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Smart passes to Bryant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Tatum going inside and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And Middleton kicks to Giannis. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Round the pass to Griffin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Holiday up top, guarded by Smart. A shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Please drive home safely.
Harden. A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the 76ers starting group. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. To the wing, right side. Dedmon, good.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Williams, a screen on Harden. Smart passes to Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And that one misses.
A swing man that scores on all three levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Tatum against Harris. Tatum drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Harden. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Screen by Horford. Tatum with it. Now Dedmon defends. Tatum can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Harris finds Dedmon. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect. That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Harden against Smart. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Smart for three. Pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. An easy 2 on the layup. Tatum's got 6.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Smart against Harden. Reverses. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Harden taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Williams, a screen on Harris. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Out to Horford. Pass to Smart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Horford, a screen on Harden. Smart passes to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Screen by Horford. Puts up a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Maxey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Horford. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8 points. That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the one. Maxey with it, picked up by Tatum. Embiid from outside. The shot off that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple of years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Here's Harden. Pass to Dedmon. And here's Harris. Now here's Maxey. Back to Harris. Dedmon with it. Out left to the wing. A clear look for Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One way to try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Pass to Tatum. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Boston ball.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smart against Harden. Pass to Tatum. Boston trailing. Horford passes to Williams. The kick to Tatum. From behind the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harris with it. Picked up by Tatum. Outside Harden. Back to Harris. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Maxey. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Having a bad possession? Look, just get it to James Harden. He'll make everything okay. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Dedmon against Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce Allen, KG Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Embiid inside, working on Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
56 seconds left in the second period. Williams a screen on Harden. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Harris.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Basket's good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Outside, Williams. Horford against Dedmon. Back to Williams. Horford outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first free throw is good. And so Smart nails them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Harden. And the layup is good. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
With the score, Celtics 20.
Thanks very much, Alex. And And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Kept alive. Outside for Brogdon. And he lobs it up. And Gallinari throws it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Melton on the wing. He's guarded by White. Milton passes to Tucker. 2:06 on the shot clock. The kick out to Milton. Sinks it from distance. Milton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Hauser. Now Brogdon. Fade away. It's not going to go for him, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Tucker. Melton outside. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Hauser. Here's Gallinari. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Milton. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Melton. The 3. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Here's Gallinari, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Harrell. Tucker with the ball. Back to Harrell. Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And it's Boston the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside McDaniels. Back to Milton. Outside Tucker. He buries it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Milton passes to Tucker. Pass to Melton. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Melton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
White against Melton. Here's Hauser. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And down it goes. 2 points.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon. And no good. And so it's Philadelphia up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Dedmon in at the power forward position. Here's Harden. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at driving.
Fouls. And Boston calls time here. You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6 Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6 Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And the 76ers shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Dedmon inside. Horford covering.
Philadelphia foul. James Harden. First personal foul.
Now here's Smart. And he lobs it up top. And it's blocked by Dedmon. They retain possession. Harris against Tatum. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Smart. Harden, the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Looking to get it going. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Brown passes to Tatum. Williams with the screen to the middle. Embiid with a steal. Pass to Harden. Back to Maxey. And here's Harris. It's stolen by Tatum. Williams passes to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Harris. Here's Dedmon. 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Harris misses. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And they'll get another chance. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the 76ers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Harris. Here's Tatum. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Harris with it. Pass to Embiid. From deep three-point range. So this one belongs to the 76er. All right, Alec, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anthony.
The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Let's bring out the starters.
So the Bucks win the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Dedmon with the block. to the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now, here's Dedmon. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Maxey kicks to Dedmon. His three-pointers off the mark. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lopez finds Allen. Holiday with it. Giannis' screen on Harden. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Giannis. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Clock at 6. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Over Harden. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Allen. Offline with his 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now here's Lopez. Passes it to Middleton. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Edmond passes it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Embiid against Giannis. Lopez, a screen on Embiid, and it's Giannis missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to Harris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harden the pass to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Harris with it. And so it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Fox News dancing.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The 76ers leading by 13.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Now, here's Maxey. This is the most they've led by 13 points. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Holiday against Harden. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Maxey. And here's Harris from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
Here's Middleton after the Sixers pick up 2.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. The pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
For a good passer at his position, Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
The 76ers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak.
Count the basket.
So inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Now here is Harris. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Middleton can't get it to go. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Maxey with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Maxey, following the miss by Giannis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, kicks it to Middleton. They need this, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice bit of trickery there from Chris Middleton. He knows exactly how to effectively use that shot fake.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's good. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead. Oh, all right, David, thank And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got McDaniels. P.J. Tucker is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Milton in at the point. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Portis. Back to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Carter right side. And the rejection by Harrell. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
So it's the Bucks now. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Milton kicks to Harrell. And he converts the layup. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And it's Carter missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Portis, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He misses the free throw.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Ingles kicks to Connaughton. And the rejection by Harrell. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. It's stolen by Milton. McDaniels with the ball. Carter on him. On the wing, Milton. He's defended by Connaughton. Tucker hits it from three-point range. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
On the wing, Milton. Plays it up and banks it in. Milton's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Carter kicks to Connaughton. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Harrell. Milton passes to Harrell.
Boy, he certainly appears like a wrecking ball inside. Harrell makes it hard to cover him without fouling because he's so aggressive, seeking out contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Carter the best to Crowder. Ingles in the corner. Trying to get something going. He lays it in. Ingles has got 4 this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Milton the pass to Harrell. That one goes. Count it.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Carter hits them both. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Harden outside. Good if it goes. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Here now a chance to show you the assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And the basket by Harden.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. It's Romario to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee.
And how's that for a one-man show? This fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Harden kicks to Dedmon. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Giannis. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Embiid finds Dedmon. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Pass to Dedmon. In the corner, it's Harris. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Allen passes to Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's Giannis with the drive, and the chase by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
No one covering. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Maxey in the corner. Stolen by Allen. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Harden kicks to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Maxey in the corner. Takes it inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Holiday. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal. leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for Philadelphia.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Harris kicks to Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Tonight. We all appreciate your support. Please come to our next game. Have a great night.
how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Allen on the wing. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Brown against Allen. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. It's Middleton on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
Gotta give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in those guys around that star power. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Tatum passes to Williams. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Williams finds Horford. On the wing, Tatum fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Horford powers it home.
Well, you throw it Al's way, he gets that opportunity, and he takes care of the rest.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Smart against Holiday. Rejected by Lopez. They recover it. Outside Tatum. Second chance effort. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Smart left side. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. It's Brown on the wing with the drive. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Allen on the wing. Williams against Middleton. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Brown. Horford against Middleton. Horford passes to Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up one.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And no luck that time either.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Antetokounmpo against Horford. Up top, Tatum. Pass to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
That one misses. The Bucks trail. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one's good. Middleton.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Celtics with the lead. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Screen by Horford. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Allen with it. Now Horford defending. Lopez, the screen on Horford. Antetokounmpo. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Brown's got 7 points in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Out to Horford. Smart outside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Man, good whistle there.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Holiday.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are two on the top of the list. And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Horford, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Now Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Outside Carter. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Tatum from long range. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Uncovered. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 3.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Portis with a screen on Brown. Ingles passes to Portis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Smart against Carter. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Carter on the wing. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Connaughton outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Celtics, 23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Joe Ingles is out there with Javon Carter. Then there's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Connaughton against White. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he sinks the second. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Brogdon. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Brogdon against Connaughton. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
White against Ingles. Pass to Hauser. Fires the three. Crowder grabs the miss. Well, Milwaukee shooting around 50% of the game so far. To the left side wing. Here's Portis. On the wing, Connaughton. This one for three. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Griffin right side. And he gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
Brogdon against Carter. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. White for three. It's hauled in by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Connaughton. Can't cash it in from close range. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Brogdon.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Outside Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Blake Griffin picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Griffin against Crowder. White with a screen on Crowder. The drive by Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin showing the total package now, lightning quick on his way to the hole.
Here's Portis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Bobby Portis.
Good on the second one.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Brogdon missing. The Bucks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Connaughton. Jams it in off a great move.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, up have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Williams with the screen. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. And that one falls for Tatum.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams a screen on Middleton. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Allen on the wing. Outside Holiday. Here's Middleton. That shot off. Nice D from Tatum. And the Celtics shooting it at 52%. Smart against Holiday. Brown, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Middleton. And here's Allen. Horford covering. Tries again. Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Tatum. Brown against Middleton. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 15. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Tatum against Middleton. Up top, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Over Middleton. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And he makes it.
Lopez powering through that time.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. There's Tatum with the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
Holiday passes to Lopez. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Antetokounmpo against Horford. Up top, Tatum. Horford, a screen on Middleton. Here's Tatum. No good, a bit long that time. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Williams, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Robert Williams.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And Tatum, here we go. Out to Horford. Puts one up from 19. A nice shot by Brown.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Please have a safe journey home, and we hope to be back soon.